Hello, Namaskar, Vanakkam. You're watching Study with Sudhir, and this is an important information video. And I would request and urge all ICSE, ISC, CBSE, and Maharashtra State Board students to listen to this video carefully right till the end, because whatever I'm going to say now is relevant to each one of you. And this will be a purely information video. There will be Seedhi Baat, no bakwas, because I do respect everyone's time. Your time is precious. My time is precious as well. Now, 2024-25 is an important year for ICSE students. Let's start with ICSE. Class 9 students who have now moved to class 10 have already been exposed to Julius Caesar and the treasure chest textbook. I hope all of you have the new textbooks. Now, in class 10, Merchant of Venice is now history. No more Antonio and Shylock. It will be Julius Caesar in class 10 as well. Similarly, for ISC, it's going to be Macbeth and not Tempest. And there will be the new books. They won't be Echoes and Reverie. It will be Prism and Rhapsody, which you are already exposed to in class 11. Those of you who are moving from class 10 to class 11 and sticking on with ISC, you will be reading Macbeth and Prism and Rhapsody. Now, let me show you the syllabus so that there is more clarity as in what is it as far as English is concerned. Thereafter, I will also speak briefly about history, civics, and geography and English language. What you're seeing on the screen is the English ICSE literature 9th and 10th syllabus. Now, students who are now going to class 9 from class 8 will be studying the first two acts of Julius Caesar. Okay, the first two acts. Thereafter, you have the treasure chest textbook, which is the new textbook introduced last year, which has 5 stories and 5 poems. I'm putting this out because I found it a little surprising that a class 12 student asked on YouTube, what is the syllabus for class 12? I find that a little surprising, considering you would have already done that in class 11. Nevertheless, so these are the 5 stories and the 5 poems which are part of your syllabus for class 9. This is for the new class 9 batch of ICSE. Okay. Now, I wouldn't say that the stories are very complex, but the poems are definitely a little tricky, especially poems like A Work of Artifice. This is a complicated poem. This is also a slightly complicated poem. The first two are not so complicated. Anyway, the stories are comparatively easy. Julius Caesar, of course, you need to get used to the Shakespearean characters. Some of you may have read the abridged version of Julius Caesar in class 6, 7, or 8. Now, as far as class 10 is concerned, you will be studying the 3 acts, Act 3, 4, and 5, where much of the action takes place as far as Julius Caesar play is concerned. You would not be asked questions pertaining to Act 1 and 2. But please remember, when Shakespeare uncle wrote Julius Caesar, he did not think that, oh, ICSE may only first 2 acts will be in class 9 and Act 3, 4, and 5. He did not think about any of us. So you need to know what all has happened in Act 1 and 2. That knowledge and understanding and retention in your memory is important so that you can deal with Act 3, 4, and 5 better. Though no questions pertaining to the first 2 acts will be asked in the question paper. Okay, that is clear. As far as treasure chest, 5 poems and 5 stories, 5 poems and 5 stories are concerned, how do they gauge? How do they kind of figure on the complexity barometer? I would say that the poems are not very easy again this year. Robert Frost has never been an easy poet. Maya Angelou, many layers in her poetry. This is fairly okay, though I kind of, there are a couple of points, but otherwise it's okay. This is also okay. This one is a very complex poem. Haunted Houses by H.W. Longfellow. I found it extremely complicated. The stories are quite interesting. This is easy. This is also nice. This one is also actually part of CBSE class 12, the last lesson. Okay, what I would say is that if you are able to use the summer vacation better over the next couple of months, you would be better off, especially students of class 10, because then what happens is that you would be able to devote time to the other subjects. That's something which you could consider doing. I would be posting videos out here one by one. I would be doing for class 9, 10, 11, 12, CBSE on the other channel, Maharashtra State Board. So it would take time. Over the next 2 to 3 to 4 months, I would be putting all the videos. So don't be in a hurry. If I put a class 12 video, don't be there. We want haunted houses. We want a considerable spec. Don't do that. I would be putting it one by one. This is not the only work. I am not a school teacher. This is not the only job I do. I do this because I have a passion for teaching. And I want to help all you students. And we are not doing any more courses on the SWS app. Blame your seniors for it. Enough of it. So all the explanation videos will be put here on Study with Sudhir YouTube channel. So subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon so that you can get the notifications whenever a new video is put. So that is something which you need to do. Subsequently, later in the year, I will be putting out the SWS success test papers. You can ask any of your seniors. They are better, far better than any question bank book available in the market. I can say that with a lot of confidence because I prepare them myself. There's a lot of work which goes into it. So I know it for a fact that the quality that we provide and the number of questions that we provide, so it kind of, takes care of all the preparation. So that will be done later on in the year on the app, but no full year study courses on the app anymore. I hope I'm making that clear so that, I've been getting a lot of queries from both students and parents, and I find it difficult to answer each one of them individually every time. Okay. So that's as far as class 10 is concerned. Now let's take a look at the class 11 and 12 as far as ISC is concerned. But before I go, history, civics, and geography videos many of them are already put on the channel. Please have a look at it. I'm also going to put a newer version for some of the videos, especially geography. So you can have a look at that also. So English language, as far as language is concerned, there are a whole lot of grammar videos on the channel. Anytime you find yourself having half an hour of free time, just pick up any grammar video, just go to the channel search bar, search for it. There are lots of videos on transformation of sentences, prepositions, join the sentences, synthesis, tenses. You will find it very useful to just go through them and test yourself. So grammar, there is a whole lot of stuff available on the channel right now. And thereafter, in the history, civics also, we'll be putting out videos. So language, literature, history, civics, and geography is all taken care of. Biology videos are also there for as far as ICSE is concerned. Class 9, the entire civics syllabus is done. There are a few history and geography videos also done. So you can have a look at it whenever you find it convenient. Now let's come to class 11 and 12 as far as ISC is concerned. So now you see the class 11 and 12. This is for ISC students. Those of you who are moving from class 10 to 11 or from class 11 to 12 as far as ISC board is concerned. Now, as far as 11 is concerned, you have Macbeth, which is the play which is prescribed for you, not Tempest. Act 1 and 2, pretty similar to class 10. And these are your stories and poems. Please let me make this very clear to you. Those of you who are going into ISC, ISC literature is not a cakewalk. Now, I'm not saying CBSE is easy, but ISC is complicated, especially Prism and Rhapsody, especially Rhapsody. The poems like this one, this one, this one are very complex, very complex. These two comparatively okay, but 3, 4, and 5, Sonnet 116, Death of a Naturalist, Strange Meeting, very complex. The stories comparatively better, but again here something like Advice to Youth or this very emotional story or The Great Automatic Grammatizer, not very easy to understand, but okay. I mean, I would say the poems are far more complex. As far as class 12 is concerned, you need to do Act 3, 4, and 5 of Macbeth. I found the poems again very complex here in class 12. In class 10, the stories are kind of not so difficult. They are manageable is what I think. So, when you're deciding to do whether to do more of stories or poems, I would say stories are definitely better than the poetry, which is part of your syllabus. Okay. In fact, this one, small towns and river, is also part of the Maharashtra class 12 state board. Okay. Now again, I will be putting out the videos one by one. It will take time because I take a lot of time to research and to ensure that the video that I put out should be the best possible video. So that takes time. So show patience. It will be done over the next 2 to 3 to 4 months max. I would put it out everything by August, definitely. Again, for language ISC, the entire set of lots of videos are there as far as language is concerned, directed writing, proposal writing, about essays, all those videos are there. So please do go and have a look at the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel so that you know exactly what is being put and where. Okay. One request, please do not ask me doubts on the app chat because I would not be looking at it there. I mean, you may see a green dot against my name, but it does not mean that I am live there because I don't log out. So it's always there. So please don't ask me doubts there because I would not be able to solve all those doubts here because there's too much of work, other non-teaching work that I have to take care of as well. So I'm doing this even while there's a huge amount of work which is piled up. Now, let me now you know about the as far as the ICSE and ISC is concerned. Now, the last thing about ICSE, this was the book which I had released last year in December. Our first edition copies got sold out. This is the SWS book of essays and letters. This is the first edition copy. I would be bringing out the second edition with more content put in the second edition, especially letters. That would come out sometime end of June or maximum early July. Okay, because the elections would get over by June. So July is end of June, early July is when I'm targeting that we would be able to bring out the second edition of this book. This is for ICSE class 9 and 10. The essays and letters written by me. And if you see the kind of reaction, fabulous reaction that we got to the first edition, where students found it very useful. The mistake many students see, because our first edition copies got sold out by the end of January. And we did not print more because it would not have been possible to get them couriered before your exam started, right? So please order them early. Don't keep it till the last minute. Because then it's not possible, because courier takes, depending on the location, takes 7 to 10 days. So we don't want that to happen. So order them early so that you can make best use of it. Now, let's come to CBSE. Now, CBSE, the second channel, CBSE with Sudhir, is where all the CBSE related content will be put for class 12, class 11, and also class 10. Class 12, many of the videos are already put. So those of you who have gone into class 12, please finish off the English during the summer vacation itself instead of doing it only in February 2025. Okay, so please, most of the videos will be put off in the next month and a half. Okay, class 12, class 11, and class 10, at least by August, I should be able to put out. So please make use of the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the video so that more and more students can take advantage of that. Now, as far as Maharashtra board is concerned, this is the prescribed book. I hope you know it. Maharashtra 12th Yuvak Bharti. This is a prescribed book. Again, all the Maharashtra state board videos will be put on Study with Sudhir YouTube channel. Some of the videos are already put. And as I said, there will be some days when I will put an ICSE video, an ISC video, a Maharashtra state board video. So show patience. Don't keep bombarding. Other students don't say कि हमारा नहीं आया, सबके लिए आएगा, but it will take time. I am a lone soldier out here. I don't have a big team supporting me out here. Okay, so thereafter we will be doing the SWS success test papers, and that should give you enough practice ahead of your final examination. So that's as far as this information video was concerned. I wanted to put this out here so that there is clarity on what we are going to do and what you can expect over the next few months here on Study with Sudhir and on CBSE with Sudhir. Any of your friends who are in CBSE, please tell them about it. If any of you who are moving to Maharashtra State Board in class 11 from class 10, you will get the entire 11th class, entire 12th class content on Study with Sudhir YouTube channel. You don't have to go anywhere at all as far as the English syllabus is concerned. Okay, so thanks for your trust, thanks for your support, thanks for your love and affection. Hope to see you here. Tata, bye bye, God bless you.